Day by Joseph, Noah, Cole, and Evan. What is the history of Arbor Day? When did it begin? It began in April 7th, 1872, and this year it is April 27th, 2018, and Julia Sterling Morton invented Arbor Day.
Arbor Day is a holiday in which individuals and groups are encouraged to plant trees. Many countries celebrate Arbor Day.
Planting tips for a Scotch pine.
Tip 1. It will grow in most soil but prefers moist, well-drained soil and does best in full sunlight.
If grown in suitable conditions, caring for a Scotch pine tree in the home landscape requires little, if any, maintenance.
Tip 3. If you're going to plant a Scotch pine, you will need to give it enough room to grow.
Tip 4. Planted Scotch pines cannot grow everywhere. With a little planting and care, your tree will last a lifetime.
Arbor Day benefits by Jared, Afton, Randy, and Nikki.
What is a Scotch pine? A Scotch pine is a beautiful tree that can adapt to nearly all climates. It can be used as either a windbreak or a beautiful decoration outside. It is also a very famous Christmas tree during the holidays. Like most pines, it has needles instead of leaves, and it has softwood. It can grow up to 60 feet high and 20 feet wide.
How does it help people? It boosts the sales of houses, provides oxygen, provides shade, and habitat for wildlife. Where can you find Scotch pines? Western Europe, United States, and Syria.
Fun facts about Arbor Day. Number 1, about 7 billion trees are cut down each year, so Arbor Day is as important as ever. Number 2, Arbor Day translates to Tree Day. Number 3, Arbor Day was going to be named Sylvan Day. Number 4, in 1970, President Richard Nixon declared the last Friday in April to be Arbor Day. Number 5, during Arbor Day, some people make donations to save rainforest and plant trees.
The Process of Getting a Pine Tree by Layla, Madeline, Kennedy, and Jacob. Images of a Scotch pine tree.
The 6 stages of a Scotch pine tree. 1. Infancy, 0 to 2 years old and will follow the path of its parents. 2. Youth, the teenage phase of the plant, and they have long, slender branches and pointed tops. 3. Prime of life. It has rounded tops with a full crown along with strong branches. 4. Middle age. The tree provides a little shade. The limbs are thicker and the crowns flattened. 5. Senior. They have flat canopies and heavy limbs develop. 6. Twilight. It may last for 50 years.
How to get a Scotch pine tree. They start by cutting off tree branches, called cuttings. An arborist, a person who cares for trees, fertilizes it to grow roots. If you don't plant it, you can put the tree into a freezer to preserve it, or keep it dormant. Scotch pine trees are used for Christmas trees.
How do you take care of a pine tree? Step 1, you dig a hole wider than you need it so the roots can grow outward and not crowded. Step 2, remove grass with a 3-foot range to aid its growth. Step 3, don't use fertilizer, potting soil, or any bought product because it contains chemicals that can kill your tree. Step 4, after you put your tree in the ground, you pat the dirt firmly, not tightly, with a little air, and then add plenty of water. Step 5, then water the tree, especially on hot days, but water every 7 to 10 days. Step 6, then watch your tree grow and enjoy your fun planting.
Our national forests are for everyone because everyone depends on them for clean air and wood for our homes and for millions of us drinking water. But there's been so much devastation. The Arbor Day Foundation asks for everyone's help to replant our national forests so there will be beauty, clean air and water, and a place to play for everyone and every future generation. Visit arborday.org. See what we're doing. See how you can help.